was ridiculously loved by storytellers and story lovers like you. And I was sadly misunderstood to be the ruthless wolf. Only because you only read one side of the story. And tonight, I'm going to tell you the other side of the story. Once upon a time, I was a hypnotherapist, specializing in obesity cure. I was called to visit 3 picky clients, as requested by their mother. The 3 piggies had grown so big and fat that to move out and live individually in their own houses. Their problem, overweight, because lack of self-control on junk food. Psychological treatment was urgently needed. I tried to offer this 3 coaching sessions to 2 piggies who happened to live close to each other. Now, if I happen to be a bit forceful in calling the attention, it's only because I had a little bit of difficulty in making them answer to the door. Now, I swear I didn't say, little pig, let me in. If not, I puff and I will huff. Do you blow your house in? I didn't say that. I really said, little pig, let me in. I used to be fat. I love to share with you my keep fit tips. I'm sure you're going to buy it. You see, all I did was out of kindness, and my kind words were felt on deaf ears. These 2 little piggies obviously need some training in Toastmasters in Central on their listening skills. And you see, I did not intend to harm anybody. But I had no idea their houses, reportedly built by themselves, were so flimsy that they couldn't withstand my sneezing. Well, I couldn't have sneezing because they seem to wear some kind of very funny kind of fragrance. And after I sneezed, the house fell apart. They were all buried in bubble and rubble. And frantically I tried to dig them out. By the time I found them, they were already motionless, breathless, and lifeless. Oh my God, they were dead. And I had no idea how to handle dead bodies. And if I leave them unattended, and obviously I could be jailed for improper handling dead bodies. So in the midst of this confusion and helplessness, I decided to swallow them so that they have a safe and dignified burial in my stomach. See, I have done my best to do that, and this is completely out of good faith. These 2 poor piggies were just victims of their own lousy houses. Not my problem. Yet, I was almost killed by the last piggy, you know. The story went like this. After failing to offer my service to these 2 little piggies, I decided to place all my hope on the last pig, the fattest. And this little piggy seems to be much stronger than the other 2, reflected by the build of his house. And ever politely, I requested to enter his house. To no avail. He refused, and he threatened to call Superman. I mean, this is obviously hallucination, right? Very common among my obesity clients. And I become very worried. And I decided to climb to the roof of his house in order that he could listen to me more clearly. And then I fell into the chimney accidentally. I mean, honestly, he was so negligent, he could have put something on it to make sure nobody would fall into the chimney. The fall was terrible, and I was injured in the fall. And only by the fall, and there was this hot boiling water down the bottom of the chimney. I mean, think about it. What on earth would anyone with the sane mind, you know, the least common sense, don't know the hot boiling water process is going to hurt, right? Pigs. Luckily, because my thick skin on the bottom, I only suffer from first-degree burn. And during my hospitalization, this piggy, he went out and spread the lie that I killed and eaten these two piggy brothers, and how I tried to harm him. I mean, come on, this absurd allegation went years after year, generation after generation, but that simply couldn't be true. You know why? Because I'm a Muslim. I could not eat pork. I am allowing this little pig to rest peacefully in my stomach, perhaps my biggest personal sacrifice. We feel really bad. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now you listen to my story. And now this side of the story reflects how lovely, pure, professional wolf I am. But what is important here is whether my reputation is clear. This is not important. What is important is, there is always two sides of a story. Before you come to any conclusion of any story, read both sides. Now, back to you.